Hey friends, Hattie here with our happy hour with Honeybee Stampers. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful start to your new year. Happy New Year, everyone. I'm excited to jump back in with our weekly videos. Today is Wednesday, 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do need to mention that I may end up changing our date and time going forward because I did have a lot of things that are coming up in this new year. At least for the next couple months, I'm taking a class, and so it might coincide with our weekly live. So I will let you know. I'll post an update about that if that's the case, so that you guys could be able to follow me. I would appreciate it so much. If you're following me on YouTube or you're watching this on YouTube, hello, Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I appreciate that. So these catalogs right here that you see in the screen are brand new catalogs that are coming out. They actually go live starting tomorrow. So January 4th, this catalog, the mini catalog, which I like to call the spring catalog, will go live. And there's a lot of great new things inside here. I can't open up the catalog and show you just yet, but tomorrow I'll be able to. And then this is our celebration catalog, and it runs from January 4th through February 29th. And this one goes until April. So this is going to be for a couple more months. But this beautiful catalog right here has all kinds of free goodies in it that's only available for 2 months. So you don't want to miss out on that. And I will be spending the next 2 months showcasing a lot of the products so that you can kind of see how it's used and kind of decide if it's something that you love as well. Okay. So comment below if you're watching live, or if you watch the replay, I'd love to hear that too. Today's video is going to be not really a traditional one because I want to share some stuff with you guys today. I hosted a demonstrator only event here in my studio. My goal for 2024 is actually to hold more in-person events. Can you imagine that? So I opened up this studio back in 2020 and in January, and right after that, we all know what happened. The entire world shut down and we had the pandemic. And so this space has been, I've worked on it and loved on it. And my father-in-law's helped me. A friend of mine, her father's come in and helped me. So I feel like the studio is pretty much where I want it to be, and I want to be able to share it with all of you. So I've been having classes in here, and I'm excited to have even more classes in 2024. But I did have an event. The very last event that I had here in the studio was on December 30th, and it was a demonstrator only event, and we did a shoebox swap. So I want to show you guys some of the projects from that and kind of tell you what a shoebox swap is. So we'll start off with that because I think that's fun. Okay, so here's a stack of the cards. We actually had 10 demos that participated, and we designed 2 cards each. And what happens is you design the card, and then you cut and prep for the card. You bring a quote-unquote shoebox with you to the studio of all the products that you need to create that card. So it's almost like you're teaching a class, but you're only designing one card. And then everybody shares the shoebox. You pass it around, and everybody creates your project. So you're cutting kits for all the people, right? So then what we left with 20 cards, or 20 projects, essentially. I was talking a lot, so I didn't get a lot of my projects done. And then we went out for lunch together, and the lunch was pretty extended. So I didn't get them all done, but I want to show you some of the cards that were shared. So this first one right here was designed by Jennifer Nuovo, and it uses new products. So that's kind of our goal, was to feature brand new product, especially if maybe one of the other demonstrators didn't have that product. They got a chance to play with it, decide if it's something that they wanted. And that was the common theme that I heard around the table was, oh, I didn't buy that. I really love that. I could see myself using that, et cetera, et cetera. So it's really fun to play with product maybe that you didn't have, or even just to stamp with other friends. So this was her card. Adorable. I personally do not have this one, but I will be getting it for sure. And this one right here was designed by Michelle Bunt. So I love this. This features celebration product, actually. Like this right here, this is a new embossing folder that you can earn for free during celebration. Love, love that. Love the color scheme that she used here, and the Happy Valentine's Day. So cute. I'm still learning the product in this new catalog, so I'm not sure the names of exactly everything she used, but I love it. This paper right here is from that Be Happy Sweet, and that might not even be the name of it, but it's got little honeybees in there, so you know I'm gravitate towards that. But this was a Michelle's card. So fun to put together. So it's like instead of just me being a teacher, I get to be a student at these shoebox swaps. So I love that. Okay, this card right here was designed by Susan Edwards, and so she's on my team, and she came all the way from Aiken to class, and so she designed some cute projects for us. So this was one of them. I actually got done everybody's, at least one of everybody's project, but the second project I didn't finish. I like stamped it all, but I didn't finish it. So I'm going to put together one for you today, and I'll show you that a little bit later. So there's some pretty paper there. Hi, Kathy. Happy New Year. Thanks for joining. And this is a two-step stamp stamping. This features new celebration product as well. So this embossing folder and this stamp set together. How cute is this card? So this card was designed by Amy Rogers, and I love it. We had to do a little bit of not fussy cutting. Oh gosh, no. We had to do a little bit of die cutting with this one. Just this part here. She die cut everything else for us, so it made it super simple. But I loved that we got to color this in with Stampin' Blends, and it was a lot easier. I tend not to go towards stamps that I have to color, but I'm going to really kind of get out of that this year and do a lot more coloring this year, I hope. So I love this card. It's just adorable how it turned out. This is product in the mini catalog that you can purchase, and I just think that that's so adorable. Okay, here's another one. This is so fun. So this one was designed by Michelle Deschenez. I kept calling, before I met her in person, I was pronouncing her name Deschenez. I wanted to be really fancy. When she came in, she corrected me. But love it. Love this card that she designed. And some of it is stamped and colored. And actually, this is like this part, there's a stamp for the red here and there. But then I colored with our Stampin' Blends. Oh, our Stampin' Blends are so good. Those are our alcohol-based marker, and it makes coloring so easy. So those are this is her card that she designed, and this right here is actually fussy cut out of some designer series paper that's in this catalog. So we've got a stamp set or bundle that coordinates with the paper that's in the celebration catalog that you can find in the mini catalog, and I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's very masculine, as you can see, and got lots of tools. And I actually shouldn't say it's very masculine, because I follow a lot of people on Instagram, a lot of women who are DIYers, and they've got their tool belts on, and they are doing some amazing things. So anyways, love this card. Love how it turned out. For this part right here, she actually brought in a die for us where we would stamp. You would die cut, and then you'd shift the die cut up a little bit to be able to make the banner a little bit more narrow. So that was a fun technique to be able to do. Okay, here is another one. This was designed by Lisa Weir, and this one is featuring product that is in the spring celebration catalog. This is something free that you can get with a $50 order. I really love how this card turned out. So cute. This perfect, right in time for Valentine's Day, right? So I believe this product, you can find the paper as a freebie, but I think the stamps and the dies and everything are out of the mini catalog here. And so this was designed by Mary McKay. So she drove, oh my goodness, I can't remember if she said it was 3 hours, but anyway, she drove from Virginia to join us, which was awesome. We did have some people take a nice long trip to visit us for that event, and I'm excited to host another one. I plan to do one with each new catalog that comes out. So if you're a demonstrator, make sure, and you're near me, within driving distance of me even, or you can fly in. We'd be so happy to have you. Make sure you mark your calendar for our next event. And we actually talked about when it was going to be, and I'm forgetting already. Let me see. Let me pull up my calendar so I can mention it, because I think it's the 23rd of March, which is a Saturday. I think that's right. I've posted it on my page, so you'll have to go look, or you can reach out to me and verify. But if you're a demonstrator, you're going to be invited to come. Super fun. And then this card right here is from one of our newbies. So her name is Jeanette Clark, and she jumped right in, 2 feet right in, and decided to design not just one, but 2 cards, and came out to our event. You can find this product here in the annual catalog. So super fun stuff. And we had, let's see, I'll show you the 2 cards that I designed, because I actually got those done, right? So this is the first one. I just posted this on social media recently. And this uses a little bit of some faux watercoloring here. And this is product in the celebration catalog that you can get for free. And then we've got this one right here. Now this stamp set, the sentiment here, oh, well here, let me back up for a second. Detailed Dogwood. This is the stamp set that you can get. It's at the $100 level. It's got all these great stamp sets in here. And I created this card from here. I used this little piece right here to stamp along there to add that element in the background. And then these, I'm trying to remember. I think these gems are from the annual catalog, I believe. Okay, now for this card here, this paper is from our celebration offering. It's so pretty. It's called Flight and Airy. Really pretty paper, and you'll be seeing me use a lot of that. But the sentiment here is from Softly Said. So this is an online exclusive. So if you are used to looking at our catalogs and that's it, please, please go and check out my website where you can find the online exclusives that you'll only see there. They are not going to be out in publication, so you want to check frequently because they're planning on launching or releasing several different products every, I want to say 3 times a year. So this is a new one that came out. I love the font. I love how it looks, and it worked perfectly because it's kind of like distinctive almost with regards to how it comes out. It's not super bold. And so it worked perfectly with this paper. Hi, Brenda. Good to see you on here. Okay. So I wanted to share those cards with you. And then in a little bit, I'm going to put together one that one of the other demonstrators, Charlene Uhas, she actually designed that card, but I didn't finish putting it together. But when I was collecting all the cards that I had put together, I thought, oh my gosh, I've got one represented for everybody except for her. So let me put hers together for you guys. So that's what I'm going to do. It's a really pretty fun fold card, very unique. I think you guys will love it. Okay, but before we jump into that, let me share a little bit more about what's coming up in January because I'm gonna have a busy January. So right now, my husband's family is visiting. His brother from California is here. He's actually getting ready to leave. And then he's got 3 of his 4 nieces that are here visiting. And so I wanna just do kind of a quick video, hop off and just go and spend some time with them. So this right here, if you haven't gotten your catalogs and you are a customer of mine, hi Gina, and you've ordered from me in the last 6 months, I sent those out, okay? So if you don't get them by next week, sometime next week, reach out to me and let me know. If you are not a customer of mine and you'd like to be, you don't already have a demonstrator, I'd love for you to join my Honeybee Stampers group where I can share with you and be your demonstrator. I'll be happy to send you a set of catalogs. So reach out to me and let me know about that. Okay, let's talk about some events and then we're gonna finish with putting Charlene's card together. So let's see, what do we have next? Okay, so this weekend, nothing at Honeybee Stampers Studio, okay? But next weekend, the following weekend after that, on January 13th is going to be Honeybee Hangout. This is our inaugural Honeybee Hangout. I've been talking about this with my customers for quite some time and we're finally doing it. This is something that I hope to have on my calendar once a quarter. Okay, so if you miss this one, you have to wait till the next quarter to do it. Now what it is, it's only $25, but that will give you a space at one of our tables and you'll be able to bring whatever product you need to work on with you, and you'll be able to craft for 10 straight hours, okay? It starts at 9 in the morning, ends at 7 p.m. You can bring food with you if you want to. If you want to eat here and you just want to stay focused, you can plan to go out to eat for lunch if you want to in the middle of it, leave all your stuff on the table, take off and come back, come and go as you please. Now I will tell you, because some people will ask this, do I have to do stamping? No, you do not. You can bring anything. It could be crocheting, it could be quilting. Well, quilting is probably not gonna be enough space for that. But, if you have some little things that you need to do, you can do that as far as quilting goes. You can do cross stitch. You can get your taxes together, bring all your receipts and organize your taxes. The reason I'm saying that is because I went to a whole weekend retreat, and that's what I did. I worked on my taxes for the next year. I organized them and got a little system in place, and it was so fantastic to just kind of focus on my little table in front of me and what I was working on and no distractions and just work and work and work. And so that's what these events are for. I find them to be incredibly valuable. I have a lot of customers who tell me that, oh gosh, I've got so much stuff piled up. I've got paper pumpkin boxes to the ceiling. I just don't have any time. So this is going to be time for you to carve out of your busy schedule to come and create with other like-minded people that want to get some stuff done too. Now, if you don't want anybody to bother you or talk to you, bring your headphones. Noise canceling headphones work really well. But just plan for an entire day just for you to work on whatever you're doing. And, I always think to myself, like, I could just do this at home. No, you can't. I can't. I could come to the studio and just do this. No, I can't. But when I see that there's other people also focusing on something, it's like, I don't know, I'm zeroed in on my task. So anyways, that's what Honeybee Hangout is. I do have some things here. So if maybe you don't have a lot of craft projects or receipts you have to organize or something along those lines, I have plenty of things here that you can also pass kits if you want to come and put together some pass kits that I have for sale. I've got kits available too if you just want to have a crafting day to yourself. So that's next weekend, okay? So it's $25. It's 10 hours of uninterrupted crafting time. So a full day creative escape. So be sure to register for that if that's something you're interested in. Then the following weekend, we have our monthly card class. It's called Sweet and Simple. And there are different projects, 6 different projects each month. And this one is available at 10 a.m. or 4 p.m. And the cost is $25 if you come in person. If you do get a kit to go, it's $28, and that just covers the shipping and whatnot. Now, the to-go kits just come with the projects that are cut for you. It does not come with any stamps or ink or anything, so you have to be creative on your own and either use what I've used if you have it, or you can purchase it from an online store if you don't have it, or you can use something that you already have at home. So that's our monthly card class, Sweet and Simple. And then the weekend after that is our Stampin' Bingo. I have birthday box bingo here because usually it's a birthday box, but we did have a holiday box bingo because they were Christmas tags. And I'm not sure what the new kits are going to be because Stampin' Up's coming out with 2 new kits each month. And so I'm going to pick my favorite one that I think you guys will like as well. And that's the kit we're going to go with. And then I designed couple additional projects using the product, right, that you can actually put together, but then you'll have a kit and then you'll have some bonus projects. And then for Stampin' Bingo, it's really fun. We play actual bingo and you get prizes. So the prizes are going to be fantastic new prizes out of this catalog here. Okay. New product out of there. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Those of you who've done bingo before, shout out in the comments if you love bingo and what your favorite part about it is. It's one of my really fun events, okay? So there's that. And then let me share with you really quickly about Card Club. So we did Christmas Card Club. It was a little bit rocky with regards to things being sold out, so our plans didn't work out as we wanted. But our next our next Card Club, we're going to continue Card Club into the new year. It's going to look a little bit differently than Christmas Card Club, but it's going to be a very similar concept in that you get product included with your kit and you get cut prepped cards and a written tutorial. So, for example, with this Sweet and Simple, if you were to get that to go, you don't get a written tutorial, you would get a video tutorial. And I do need to film my last video tutorial on that one. Okay, anyway, so this is what we're featuring. Lifetime of Love. It's perfect for Valentine's Day. It is perfect for weddings. Like, you could get your wedding cards done and be done for the year. So here is the stamp set that was going to be featured. Here are the dies. And you can either add this on or you can use something that you already have. I'm going to try to design, because I have not designed these yet, I need to, design with that in mind, that, maybe you don't have exactly what I've used here. So I try to, do as much as I can with what you get in your kit. Now, look at this gorgeous suite of products that's also part of it. Let me show you this new paper. This paper is so pretty with this gold foil as a part of it. I love it. So one side's got foil on it and one side does not. This is a specialty paper here, and you're gonna get some of this paper. I can't remember if it's half a pack or a quarter of a pack, so I'll have to double check on that. There you go. These are also part of this suite. They're beautiful note cards. And it's got that gold foil on it. Oh my gosh, decorate these up with this beautiful envelope here that coordinates with it. And you get 10, I believe. Let's see here. 3, yeah, it looks like 10 note cards, 10 envelopes, and you could be completely done for all the weddings for the year. I actually have not been invited to a wedding in a long time. My cousin actually is getting married in June, so I will be going to her wedding, so maybe I'll make one of these for her. This new ribbon that's part of the suite, it is a very interesting ribbon. It's I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of airy, like you can see through it. It's got some gold in there and some pretty peacock, and it ties beautifully. It's very scratchy feeling, but it's really pretty ribbon. And then, of course, some coordinating gems. Okay, so as soon as I finish these projects, I will share them with you. You guys, they're going to be amazing. I can tell just from the product that is included. Okay, so, and I will let you know what all will be included as well. Okay, so there's that. Now, let's jump into this project that I mentioned to you earlier, if I can find it. Okay, so, like I said, we had our demonstrator event, and you would bring your little card kits all prepped for each person. To make it easy for them, they just basically are stamping and assembling their projects, and then they've got all these great samples to share. So this was one that was designed by Charlene Uhas, and so I'm going to put this one together for you guys so that I can represent one of her projects. But let me mention something before I forget. Okay, during celebration, there's a shop host join special. So if you shop with me, you can pick out for every $50, you can pick out something from the $50 level. For every $100, you can pick something out of this catalog from the $100 level, and you can mix and match. So say you spend $200, you can get 4 $50 items, or $50 level items, or you can get 2 $100. Okay, makes sense, right? So that's how shopping works. Now, if you host, let me just double check. Okay, so if you host, that means you bring some friends together, and I teach you a class. You guys put some things together. Super fun to do. You can come here to the studio. We can do it virtually. So if you're not local to me, but you want to get some free product, you want to host, we can completely set up a virtual event where you just hop on. We'll all hop on Zoom and do the event together, or we'll do it on Facebook. So reach out to me, let me know. But at $300 level, you'll get an additional $30 on top of your host rewards that you can choose for free. Not out of here, but out of here, the annual catalog, or also online. Now the join offer. So this, every January and February, they have a joining offer. This time I missed the deadline to get this product. Well, what they did was they offered it to demonstrators. You could purchase it outright. And then after a certain number of units was sold, then they kind of turned it off. Okay. So I don't have it to show you. When this catalog goes live, I'll open the catalog up and show you the pictures of them. But it is a glass mat workstation, and it's got these little silicone, this little silicone pad that you can put your ink pads in, or you can use it as like a water reservoir for watercoloring. There's just like so many amazing things you can do with it. I'm bummed that I missed it. I'll have to wait until after celebration to purchase it. But as a new demonstrator, hi Terry, thanks for joining all the way from Colorado. How awesome is that? For those of you who are new and you decide to buy the starter kit, you can get that for free, and it's a $60 value. Or if you don't want that, maybe you already have one, then you can add, I think, $30 on top of your already amazing amount. So it's a $99 for the starter kit, and you get to choose $125 worth of stuff, plus you'll get the free glass mat kit, or you can do $99 and you'll get to pick out $55 because you'll get 30 bonus dollars. Okay. So that's what's amazing that's going on here. I'll share with you more about that later. But let's hop into this project so you can see how cute this is. Okay, so she even paper clipped. How awesome is that? She paper clipped these together for us. So I'm just gonna kind of put this together. So this stamp set, let me pull open my catalog so I can tell you, I can reference, because I actually don't have this suite of products myself. So that's awesome. So this is the Perennial Lavender Sweet Collection, and it comes with some gorgeous paper, of course, some little butterfly elements, all kinds of stuff. The dies that go as a part of this are a bunch of dies that look like rectangular postcards. So here she has taken 3 of them and she's glued them together so that they make this nice fun fold. So how unique is that? I love that. Okay, so let's go ahead and put her design together. I already stamped this, so she had this stamp and ink with her at our demonstrator event. So let's put that together. Okay, and then I'm going to open that up and center that. So let's see if this is the same size. So you can see that these little rectangle, like postage type dies, they're all different varying sizes. So like this is obviously probably the largest one, and then this is the next one down. So we're just going to center that right there. Oops. Need to make sure I'm able to close it. Okay, so there's that. And these here, so this is lots of layers here. So this is a Lost Lagoon cardstock layer. And I'm just adding the Designer Series paper. I don't have this suite, but I'm definitely going to be purchasing it. Okay, there. I don't have her card sample, so I'm kind of going off of my memory here. I took a picture of it, but I can't remember exactly everything. So hopefully this is right. And then this goes here. I'll have to get these measurements from her to see like exactly where she cut this. Okay, so it goes like this. So then we've got 2 more layers here. And even that side of the paper is really pretty. Let's put that on. Did everybody ring in the new year in any kind of special way? I cannot stay up for New Year's. I don't know what my problem is. I just cannot stay up to do the countdown. It's kind of my MO now, it seems like. Okay, so then this, I'm just going to put it flat. I don't remember if she had it popped up or not. We're just going to layer this right here. And same on this side here. Has anybody seen the new Celebration catalog? This one right here? And if you have, is there something that's your favorite in there? Okay, now, I did stamp this on Saturday. It says sending love and best wishes. So this actually could be even a wedding card as well. That's kind of wedding-y. Wedding sentiment. And then, I don't know if she popped this up or not, but I cannot not pop something up, right? So let's grab some dimensionals and we'll do that. Okay. This was a lot of die cutting that she did. Okay, now, I believe this was in the corner. I hope this was on the front of the card, and I think it was. So this is kind of like a die cut, but it also has embossing in there as well. Let's put it in the corner. And then these little brass butterflies. We still sell these. These are perfect for this suite. Okay, I'm just gonna put that right there. Come on, Hattie. I want it centered. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this right in the front. I can't remember if she had that there or if she had it there. We'll leave it where it is. Okay, and then obviously adhesive just on one side of it. Happy New Year, Franny. And I'm gonna center this here. Okay, there. And then I remember she had a little bow. Always put my bows on with glue dots. This glue dot, wrap that up. Okay, let's see. We'll do this. You were making cards and missed the countdown. I love it. I love it. Okay, there's that. And let's just trim off that exit. Well, anyways, there we go. Okay, so now this was the card. Isn't that beautiful? So Charlene Uhas, thank you for that card. And then I shared, if you missed all of these cards in the beginning, go back and check those out. Those were from our demonstrator shoebox swap. And if you do end up taking me up on this offer to join, you'll be able to be invited to those in the future. So being a demonstrator is super fun. You don't have to sell anything, so don't worry about that. You can totally be a happy shopper, get all your stuff at a discount, and participate in some demo-only events. All right, guys, I think that that's it for today. Look to hear from me a little bit more as we get this party started in January. The next event that I have coming up is this one. So if you want some time to work on your projects, come and join us at the Honeybee Hangout. This is something a lot of you have been asking me to do, and here it is. So we'll do this quarterly, hopefully. All right, here's our first one next weekend. Thanks so much, you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you, Brenda. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if you saw it when you were here on Saturday, but such a pretty card. Okay, have a great day, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.